In the last 12 months, how much stress have you experienced? And your choice of answers are very little, a moderate amount, or a lot. Now, your second question, and this requires a simple yes or no answer. Do you believe that stress is harmful to your health? Yes or no? Now, this for me is one of the exciting finds from neuroscience. For years, we have been primed to believe that stress is harmful to our health. You only have to look in the media, read about it, hear about it, what stress is doing to our health. You've possibly been on stress management workshops or even delivered them, where we've talked about how harmful stress is to our health. I know I certainly have. But actually, is that true? Is stress really harmful to our health? Well, there was a study carried out by the University of Wisconsin. It involved 30,000 people over a period of 8 years. And they asked those 30,000 people those same two questions that I've just asked you. And then they followed the public health records for the next 8 years. And what they found was bad news, first of all. People who said they experienced a lot of stress in the previous year had a 43% increased risk of dying. And I've put the name of the researchers on screen if you wanted to look it up. However, that was only true of the people who believed that stress was harmful to their health. The people who believed, who had experienced a lot of stress in the 12 months, but did not believe stress to be harmful to the health, were no more likely to die. In fact, overall, out of the 30,000 people, they had the lowest risk of dying, including the people who had had very little stress. 182,000 people died early, not from stress, but from the belief that stress is harmful. Now, yeah, many of the traditional stress relief techniques are still helpful in the moment. We still need them. But as I said, if we're still going back into that same situation, nothing's really changed, then we're just going to start feeling stress again. So if we want to manage stress levels and build resilience, then actually we've got to change the way we think about stress. We've got to start to reframe our stress response.